and getting mentally prepared to compete. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Rollins. Trent's out there with Kyle Kuzma. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Porter at the point guard position. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now, here's Kuzma. They get it back. On his left side. To the middle. They shoot again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on mobile.
I like the Kuzma not backing down right there, letting the defense come and foul him in the act.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the Cavaliers, Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level that has manifested in Cleveland.
Now here's John. Back to Porter. And he makes good on the layup. Porter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
Pardon the pass to Mitchell. Prince against Bruce. This one for three. Giannis grabs the miss.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Kuzma with a screen on Hart. Giannis kicks to Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Always solid from deep. Kyle Kuzma, you can't leave that guy open beyond the arc.
Mobley, the pass to Strus. Over Prince. Strus' shot is good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor
49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Kuzma against Mobley. For Milwaukee, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. No good on the free throw.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
Now here's Harden. Still scoreless. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
2 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Porter gets to Antetokounmpo. The cheat by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Cruz finds Wade. Cruz with it. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks bringing the quarter to a close. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And Milwaukee, looking who they've got. They've got Antetokounmpo. Porter is out there with problems. And it's Torian Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 4 slot. Here is Porter. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And if you look at what he's done over the last 3 years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great breaking new ground.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks and just say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens. It did there.
Kuzma with a screen on Mobley. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Harden's shot is off. Bucks leading by 7. Outside Porter. The tray. And James Harden with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Porter against Cruz. the Bucks ball. They lead by 4. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slings it in.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Ray, a high riser, no doubt about it. Harden kicks to Mobley. Back to Harden. Over to the left wing. Mobley finds way down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Bruce missing. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. After Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. Prince with a screen on Mobley. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now is Harden. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Strus. They get it again. Mitchell kicks to Harden. Mobley up top. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Harden. Over Porter. And another miss by Cleveland. Bucks leading by 6. Kuzma outside. Back to Giannis. Kuzma outside. Good. And Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Mobley. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Prince setting a pick for Kuzma. Prince outside. Here we go. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from Evan Mobley. And Prince with the jam.
This guy is a fantastic finisher near the hoop. Torian Prince with an emphatic 2.
Right now
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo in this game, has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
So with Harden on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Sam Merrill out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Keon Ellis. Then there's Allen. And it's Tomlin in the power forward position. Down low, kicks it out to Ellis. Allen with the screen for Ellis. Back to Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishing.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 17. Portis the screen. Green kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Portis. Outside, Green. Portis a screen on Schroeder. From deep, Green. The shot, no good. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Green finds Portis. Turner inside, working on Allen. Shoots. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Turner. Kuzma's got 11 points.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Chang, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Allen. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Jared Allen.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Portis, the pass to Green. Portis, the screen. To the inside. And Portis throws it down. is what from deep. It's rebounded by Portis. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Green up on top. He's guarded by Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Portis sets the pick for Chang. Driving in. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Allen. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Lets the 3 fly. You can't get that one. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. Green with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Portis kicks to Turner. Ellis against Green. Turner with the screen on Ellis. And it's A.J. Green with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
1:27 left in the third. Pass to Schroeder. To the paint. And he jams it with authority.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
And a wide open look for Portis. And the Bucks miss again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Trent finds Portis. Can't connect from short range. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Schroeder outside. Inside. Here's Allen. And Cleveland with another turnover here. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Portis sets the pick for Green. Pass to Portis. Back to Green. Shoots over Schroeder. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screen.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark. And here's Harden for 3. And so it's Milwaukee with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Milwaukee started here with a bucket for the Bucks. Harden looking it over. Mobley finds Mitchell. Mobley has screen on Prince. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 21. On the wing, Harden. Covered by Rollins. And Mobley throws it down.
Evan Mobley is in a zone right now. The defense would be well advised to try to keep it away from him.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Mobley. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Drives to the hoop. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Here is Mobley. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night. Porter dishes to Prince. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Mobley misses. Bucks leading by 21. Giannis kicks to Kuzma. Back to Giannis. Prince setting a pick for Giannis. Prince outside. Unloads. The rebound by Harden. For Cleveland, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Strus finds Mobley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now that's 17 points for Evan Mobley.
In the painted area, Mobley's just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Harden against Porter. Right side out of the Kumbo. And again, the Bucks miss. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Harden outside. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Harden. To the inside. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's foul number 2 factor tonight, it seems.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
He showed up on the glass in a big-time way, and that really set a tone.
Spurs against Rollins. 3, good. 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell with the steal. Now Mobley. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Porter outside. Now Antetokounmpo. Mobley outside. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Stolen by Mitchell. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well. And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us.
Ball clearance to the Chauncey! And beautifully put away! With the save! The reverse! And the foul! Doncic pulls up three-pointer. It's knocked out! Shot Liddell! Ran in his bag. And the crowd. Oh! Wow! Clearance and Johnson! Beautifully put away! Waiting out of the save! The reverse! And the foul! Dodgers pulls up, three-pointer. Sports. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. Kyle Kuzma out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Prince, and it's Rollins in at the two guard. Now here's Garland. Collins with a screen on Porter. Shot clock at 5. And then it's Collins with the dunk. It's just a nice show of force by Collins. Taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home. Antetokounmpo for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Lots of basketball savvy vets on the floor tonight, Grant. These guys know the game inside and out. Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, BA, you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited to see teams with this much experience. Oh, wasted no time on that one. The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers. Now here's Garland. Collins a screen. The free ball. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Oh, he hammers it down in the face of Kawhi Leonard. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough. Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season. Antetokounmpo can't connect. He was wide open. That missed clearly on him. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Garland. And he banks in the layup. Now that makes it a tie ball game. Slid there. Nails the tee. Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
NBA, that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Getting it done from the mid-range. Garland loves using this area of the floor.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Hits the target from 18 feet. Kuzma's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Boy, Kuzma's such an impressive player, able to dial it in from these in-between spots with relative ease.
Garland for three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his third assist of the night. From outside the arc. Again, Garland missing.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Antetokounmpo outside. Kuzma with a screen on Lopez. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Takes so much work to keep Giannis off the glass. He's got that great length and athleticism. Boy, he's a real problem on the board.
Now here's Garland. Can they get it? Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Kuzma outside. Kuzma with a screen on Lopez. From downtown. Kuzma can't get that one to fall. Clippers trail by 6. Leonard right side. There's the three. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kuzma with the screen on Beal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Bradley Beal with a rebound. Outside Garland. Lopez, the screen. Got it up. Knocks it down. Looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time.
And so it's Kyle Kuzma making highlights for Milwaukee. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot
alley. Good stuff. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside Porter. Back to Kuzma. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Goes up at the elbow. And it's Porter. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 5 assists tonight. Garland against Porter. Lopez, the screen on Kuzma. Collins goes in. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 8 rebounds in the game. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Quarter 2, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now here's Beal. Yet to see a basket. Inside, Porter with the steal. Collins against Kuzma. Pass to Rollins. 3-pointer, no good. Clippers trail by 8. Well, Grant, you gotta give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required. Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
Garland pass to Collins. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Collins with a screen on Porter. Here's Garland. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
A tremendous athlete. Collins showing his quickness to the ball and taking advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Now Garland from deep. And his 4th make of the day in 10 tries.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Kuzma, the open look. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Kuzma's got 10 points in the game.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters. He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Out to Beal. Lopez, the screen. Beal, the pass to Lopez. Misses the 3. Milwaukee leading by 7. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Porter. Kuzma with the screen on Collins. Back to Kuzma. It's Prince on the wing. The 3 is up. The putback. Oh, the foul by Giannis.
And the activity of the Greek freak around the bucket. I mean, this guy just Kuzma out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the 2. Garland, no good. The Bucks leading by 9. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. They get it back. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
12th touch off the glass. Garland's got 12. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, BA, the whole discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Porter with the steal. Antetokounmpo with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, how about the concentration of Antetokounmpo? I mean, he expects to get hit when he's taking it strong to the rim and still is able to muscle his way through contact.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter.
Can't allow any space.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Trent against Matherin. Turner, a screen on Matherin. Trent, pass to Green. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Milwaukee.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he wants back.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. For Clark, for over a decade now, the Clippers have essentially been a staple in the postseason.
Yeah, BA, they sure have been. They've only missed the playoffs twice since 2012. Staying competitive during that stretch, despite a great deal of roster turnover and some major injuries to deal with as well.
Down low. Here's Portis. Portis with the dunk.
Slam from Portis, impressive, using that size around the rack.
Don outside. What a Niederhauser. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Niederhauser banked it in off the glass. Conan Niederhauser's got 4 points in the quarter. This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside. Outside Matherin. Outside Bogdanovich. Drops in the three. And now just a 4-point Bucks lead. This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovich possesses. Looking to shoot immediately off the catch. Here's Green. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night. A minute 4 left in the third. Batum with a screen on Green. Here's Dunn. Here's Conan Niederhauser. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Bobby Portis. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks. Just a great job running the floor in transition. They realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive board. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
Batum pass to Dunn. Batum with a screen on Green. Back to Batum. And he takes the fantastic lead pass. Up strong. Up slam.
And Batum throwing it down with ease.
Over to the left wing. Turner for three. The rebound by Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Conan Niederhauser. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish. That is the perfect fast break, guys. Get in the hoop before the defense can get set.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night. It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Benedict Matherin is out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's game. Milwaukee with the ball. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Well, if Giannis is knocking down threes defensively, nothing you can do.
Garland, the pass to Leonard. And the Clippers hit again from deep. And neither side able to take control of this game. Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish. Antetokounmpo for 3. Paul Clemens and a chance here! And beautifully put away!
Attention do these games get from the players and the coaches?
Players won't say it to the media, but we know what's at stake. Since the schedule was released, these games have been circled on the calendar by those teams.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. And it's Şengün in at the center position.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Garland, the pass to Collins. Collins setting the big for Garland. Back to Collins. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Look at Garland drawing the defense's attention just to give it away.
Down low. And Şengün throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Van Vliet against Garland. To the middle, here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Just such nice vision from Garland there. Part of his role is finding new ways to involve his teammates.
When it comes to Garland, RJ, what do you like best about his game?
I love that he's a multi-skilled player at the offensive end. He's fast off the bounce and can pull up or kick it out. He creates all sorts of headaches for the D.
Just 4 to shoot. And it's good, 2 points.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright lethal.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates
they play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just gotta time it up right.
And Fleet against Garland. Van Vliet passes to Durant. Will it go? That one misses. Collins with some nice D. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Smith outside. There's the drive. And Smith with the stuff.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo! One of his favorite moves right there, guys. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one. And no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets. Start the second. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up and forward. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center, filling out the middle. Richard, we know that anytime Alfred Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer. It adds another dimension to their offense.
Here's Lopez, and the layup's good off the glass. Lopez has got 8.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
The Clippers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And Leonard has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Durant inside. He's covered by Beal. KD's shot is good.
Showing the grit. KD is no stranger to physical defense.
A three from Garland. Hands it from downtown. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
It looks so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
A three from Garland. Hits it from three-point range. Garland's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. In the corner, Smith with it. Takes a 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. 5 points in the game.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Connects from three-point range.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Courtside, man, this has been a barn burner.
the distance of about 14 feet.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Şengün. Outside for Durant. Over Leonard. Durant, no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Inside, it's stolen by Smith. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. A 3-ball. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Thompson. And they'll get another chance. Tries again. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Şengün. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant. Garland looking it over. Lopez sets the screen for Garland. Off target at the rim. Pass to Johnson. Beal with the steal. Garland from deep 3-point land. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the LA Clippers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sideline. Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Lopez, a screen on Van Vliet. Garland, it's rebounded by Houston. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. So, Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor, but Richard, it is a process.
He's still young, and for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And the Rockets with possession here. A 2-point game. 3-pointer. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. KD's got 9 points in the quarter.
Making that tricky shot from the corner look so simple. That's just a bucket for Durant.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. Amon Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in action, and he can get downhill. Guys, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Houston leading by 5. Van Vliet outside. Overdone. Up again. Rebounded by Conan Niederhauser. LA's won 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Coming is Van Vliet on the wing for 2. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Smith with a screen on Bogdanovich. Durant with a wide open look. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
Batum sets the screen for Dunn. Right side, Batum. Outside, Bogdanovich. Stolen by Durant. Fast break. Here we go. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
A new lineup here for Houston. Here's Shepard. Dunn covering. Adams down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
First free throw is good. Richard Steven Adams is a bit of a throwback, isn't he?
Yeah, he never takes a three. He's a traditional big man. He wants to bang down low and dominate the glass. Steven uses his strength and his length.
Clippers trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Batum. And the dunk by Batum.
Long move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated. She ain't right when your teammate makes that the game.
And last season, he was successful. 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one is no good. Clippers trail by 9.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Outside, KD. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. A three from Leonard. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And so it's Houston. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. On a defensive end. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter fly.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Houston. A perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Green is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1.
There's a lot of confidence in Şengün's game. He doesn't hesitate. He gets
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Here's Şengün. Van Vliet kicks to Durant. Green with a screen on Leonard. Shoots over Leonard. Durant, no good. Clippers trail by 8. Deal with it. Now defended by Şengün. Leonard with no one around. Good. Steele picking up the assist.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Van Vliet outside. Outside Durant. Green with the screen for KD. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Leonard. Durant, no good. And here's Los Angeles. Kicks it out to Collins. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look for mid-range. He just was trash.
Thompson misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 the second one, and that trims the lead to 6. And here are the Clippers now. Right side, Garland. Pulls it from 20. So the Clippers with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Why, it was remarkable.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. With
Ball clearance to Johnson! And beautifully put away! Waiting out of the game! Numbers! And the foul! Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. It's knocked out, Chocolate! Ran in his bag. And the crowd's ball clearance to Johnson! And beautifully put away! Waiting out of the game! Numbers! And the foul! Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. It's knocked out, Chocolate! Ran in his bag. And the crowd's pulls up, three-pointer. It's knocked down, Grant in his bag. And the crowd is Paul Clemens to Johnson, and beautifully put away. Waiting out with a save, the reverse, and the foul. Dodgers pulls up, three-pointer. It's knocked down, Grant in his bag. And the crowd is Paul Clemens to Johnson, and beautifully put away. Waiting out with a save, the reverse, and the foul. Dodgers pulls up, three-pointer. It's knocked down, Grant in his bag. And the crowd is Paul Clemens to Johnson, and beautifully put away. Waiting out with a save, the reverse, and the foul. Dodgers pulls up, three-pointer. It's knocked down, Grant in his bag. And the crowd is and inside the locker room. Everyone, thanks. Join us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the LA Clippers right here in Los Angeles. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce, and the Lakers starting five. Luka and Reeves are the one and the two. LeBron James out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And we have an interconference rivalry here tonight, Doris. Bragging rights on the line.
DA, for you and I, there's nothing better than when there's a little distaste between the two teams. You can feel the tension in the crowd right now.
Leonard gets the bucket.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Smart against Leonard. Smart passed it to Ayton. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Outside Garland. Lopez, the screen on Doncic. Garland, the pass to Lopez. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Clippers gotta hurry. Late clock here. Lopez can't hit.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
He drops it from range.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
And it's Garland on the drive. Ayton with the defensive effort.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. A two inside. Started by Schroeder. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Batum. They swipe it, and now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Tyson. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Los Angeles has gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Dunn's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Here's Allen. Plays it up and banks it in.
Boy, good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
he drops in the layup off